What a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. And today I just thought, let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. I'm not even going to come with any expectations. I'm not come with anything in my mind. I just want to see what Spirit's got to say. And I've got just the cards. I just got these in the post today and I've just done a oracle card review on these. Okay, and I love them. I only got this today, I was playing with them, whatever. But they've got some very divine messages in here that will actually help us on our journey and probably tell a story too. Because as you know, I like to do an overall message. So before we get to that, people, why have you not subscribed yet? Hit the subscribe bell and hit the subscribe button and the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video, because you know my videos get deep. And incidentally, I'm on Patreon every single day doing something, chopping it up with the Patreon. So if you want extra content, stuff that will never see the light of day on YouTube but will be there as extra content on Patreon, why don't you join me there? So anyway, especially my extendeds. If I do extendeds, they most of the time they don't see the light of day, so they'll be on Patreon. So anyway, enough of that. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us, and then we can elaborate on that, can't we? What have we got today, Spirit? Because you know, I'm doing this the day before the full moon. And I'm sure Mercury's going to be retrograding very soon as well, which has got everybody topsy-turvy. So let's see if there's any messages. I don't want to put any expectations on this though. But you know what you do on the full moon, don't you? You release and you show your gratitude. You release anything that is bothering you. You do it under the full moon. Usually the day before, the day of, but don't do it the day after because there's no point then. Okay? Just to let you know. So yeah, I've been reading the Moonology book. And I actually did it for my Patreons today. Did the audio for my Patreons today. So anyway, I'm going to shut up about that. You know the moon full moon's tomorrow. This is why everybody's jittery and up and down. So let's see what comes out. Loss! The first card that comes out is loss. It says here, sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a compassionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos. Yeah, it looks like you had a loss in the past. That's what that's about. I love the titles. And it says right now, this is the current position. It says, stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. Stay in the present. Don't I always say that, people? Stay in the present. Don't look to the past. This is what this loss is about. Don't look to the past. Let me see if you can see these cards. Can you see these cards, people? I'm going to make sure you can see them, okay? Because I don't like putting up to the camera because for some reason it blurs it out. So let's get another card out and see what this is. Because it's giving us the past, it's giving us the present right now. And see what it's got in the future for us. Non-duality. So it says, I'm going to show you the card first of all. There you go. Can you see that? It says, let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. Oh, non-duality. So this is your future. This is you communing with divine. Are you communing with divine, people? I'm going to get one more just to see if anything different comes up. Let's see. And then we've got a full picture then, haven't we? Liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe any more than they're you. Okay, let me say that again. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. Oh, okay. Is it fact you've just liberated yourself from your divine connection or some situation or some workplace or something? You fatly feel the liberation and you do your thing now. Why are these cards here, Spirit? Because first of all, we got lost. Yeah, you might have felt a loss because of some situation, some relationship, some job. Maybe you felt, but now Spirit is asking you to live in the present moment, right now, in the present moment. Because look here now, non-duality. clarity. You are working with divine. You are trusting in what is going on here. And because of that, it's causing your liberation. Now, is it from a person? Is it a situation? Is it a job? Do they feel you letting go? Is that what it is? These cards are fantastic. And this is the first time I'm using them, but I love them. You know, I'm going to get so much use out of these cards now. You know that. What's at the bottom of the deck? Let's see. So that's the last one was liberate. Divine love. See? You are never alone. Spirit is always with us. What else is here? Expansiveness. And look, awakening. You can't make this up. Divine is with you, showing you that they're with you. They're expanding your mind, your consciousness. You are being awakened to whatever. But look, the divine source is here, and you're healing your inner child wounds. And because of that, you found love for yourself. I'm not going any further. These cards are too good. They're too good. So let's find out why these cards are here. We've got the loss, we've got the right now, we've got the non-duality, we've got the liberation. Have you been liberated, people? What have you been liberated from, though? Let's find out. Spirit, what I want. What's the story you got for us today, Spirit? Why are these cards here? Why is the lost card here, Spirit? Look, I'm dropping it everywhere. So, why is the lost card here? I'm using the Tarot of the Old Path, and I'm actually selling them. Actually, I've only got a few left though, but yeah, Tarot of the Old Path. Okay, and they're fantastic little cards, because instead of the Justice card, it's calling it Karma. Justice card, Karma, whatever. Why have I got these here? Anyway, but look at this, I'm getting more of these. What's going on? Let me go through these. I must have used these the other day and didn't sort them out properly. Let me just make sure they're alright. Yeah. Okay, so let's get some cards out. Let's find out what comes out first. Okay, so Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message for the collective. What message would you like the collective to know today? Why is the lost card here? Why is the right now here? The non-duality and liberation. Why is this here, Spirit? Please let us know. Just give it one more shuffle. Because as you know, if you've seen the last couple of my videos, I've been waking up with weird stuff coming out like, is your person in regret? If you've not seen that video, go back. Or I've got one, wolf in sheep's clothing. I had a weird dream, and I think it was like a premonition. But go back and watch those videos if you've not seen them. But let's get some cards out and find out what's going on. So, the first card that's out, the High Priest. This is the Hierophant. Immediately, it's all about higher learning. You learned something. You know, did you know that this person was married? But we don't know what's coming out next. But certainly in the first instance, the High Priest, the Hierophant, is it's a major arcana. So it's of spirit. So it's about higher learning. You learnt your lesson. You were enlightened about what happened in this loss. Now, I don't know what the loss is. It could be a person, a lover, a situation, a job, you know, a business, whatever. But you certainly lost something. But you've come to a higher understanding with this card. What's coming out next, people? What's coming out next? Oh, my God. And because of that, there's a death to the situation. It's a death to the situation. This is it's in this deck. It's called the Close, but this is actually the death card. Do you see the Grim Reaper there with his sickle? The Grim Reaper is there, and there's a child in the bottom. So do you know what that means? When you see owls and you see storks and butterflies and babies, okay? So the Grim Reaper is there because of the death of this, but the baby is here because something is transformed. Now, this is particularly true if you're into reincarnation. Because reincarnation is that you could come back as a baby. Do you know what I mean? But whatever happened here, it's transformed. It's transformed into new life. It's transformed. You see the butterfly there? You know, it was in a cocoon and now it's a butterfly. That's transformation. And when you see owls in these things, it's about wisdom. You know, you've had to close a cycle to actually start a new one. And this is what this card is about. And with the higher learning, with the Hierophant there, you've learned something. You've learned something from a loss. And now you're transforming that loss, aren't you? You've learned from it. Whatever that loss was, but we'll find out when we get further in the... Oh, the King of Cups. What does the King... Oh, what they want? Somebody or some situation. Now, when you see the King of Cups, the King of Cups is normally about a situation. Do you know, if you said it as a situation, the King of Cups is, if it was a situation, for example, okay, it's something that, you know, some affection, some love, some information was hidden from you. But if it's about a person, is this person actually transforming? Is that what Spirit's trying to tell us? From the loss, somebody's now in the present and hadn't higher learned. There's non-duality. They've realised who they are. And they feel liberated. They want to liberate themselves from something. It could even be that they want to liberate themselves from something. But what it is with this one is, this is the person that does have great love, but sometimes they like to lock it away and pretend that they don't. They're very passive, and they're not non-conformist, and they want their own way, and they want what they want, and they're locking away their heart and their feelings. But is it that they're trying to transform themselves now because they know better? Is that what the message that's coming through now, Spirit? Because look, the Six of Quadrants, this is the Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups is all about past lives. Have they suddenly woken up to a past life? Or have they woken up to a situation? Because this is about the divine connection as well. Do you know what I mean? This is about the divine connection, and it's about reminiscing as well. Maybe they finally realised that they're missing somebody. Is it that they're missing somebody there? Because look, we've got the Hierophant here. Now, the Hierophant could also mean, now, if you want to go there, if you really want to go there, maybe they put a death to a marriage. They put a death to a marriage. They've put a death to a marriage. They've transformed themselves into somebody, but they've still got work to do. And it's maybe that's why the non-duality card is here. That's why the right now is here, because they've got to live in the here and now and don't live in the past. But what's happening here is they've seen something. They're reminiscing. They're thinking about past lives. Maybe Spirit has downloaded to this person as well that they actually had a past life with somebody. Maybe there's the one why the loss is here, because this person did something to cause a loss. Maybe they feel the loss now. Oh, what a gwan, peeps, what a gwan, that's coming out here now. The only problem with that is they want to ride it like the player from the Himalayas. They want to come with the rudder iron and the rudder wood. I don't know. But this is certainly about in and out energy. Okay, maybe they recognize that in the past this is what they were doing. They were hot and cold with somebody. They was in and out. Or maybe to them it was a one night stand. It wasn't what they wanted it as, a one night stand, but it transformed into something else. They realized that they met their counterpart. Maybe this is what this Six of Cups is about. They met their counterpart. Oh, what a gwan, peeps, what a gwan. And now let's see where this is going to go, because I'm doing the path, but I usually read up and down, but I'm taking the... Oh, so this Hierophant now wants a new emotional beginning. This is the Ace of Cups. But do you see all the water? They really want this, but it's like, cry me a river. Have they been crying over it? Well, not crying, but they've been really mourning the loss. They really want to come forward with this new emotional beginning. But the problem is, maybe you put this to death. I'm getting whole nother story now that I'm going to the bottom. Now I'm going to the bottom of this path. I'm getting a whole nother story. This person who was married wanted a new beginning. You've not only put a death, you karate chopped this situation and you transformed yourself. But in the meantime, this person might have put a death to their... I'm getting that message strongly that these karmics have been going through the door. They're going through the door. They've been kicked to the curb. Oh, what a gwan, peace, what a gwan. Do you know, the karmic hasn't come up here yet, but what I'm seeing is this Hierophant has put a death to something and is trying to transform. He's trying to be somebody, he's trying to be more of the person that he wants to be rather than to be the stick in the mud he was. But he's still got some work to do there. This King of Cups has got some work to do. In the meantime, they want to start a new relationship, or they want to start something new, you know, a new emotion, a new emotional beginning somewhere, or something. It's a new emotional beginning, but, you know, It's just a strange one. Is it that you've put this to death and they want to come in and try and transform this situation? Let's get another card out. Let's find out. Let's find out. The Star, yeah. They want to heal the situation. Look, this is the Star card. They really want to heal this situation. Do you know what I mean? They've got hopes and dreams of... Because look, the Ace of Cups, they want to heal the situation and come with a new emotional beginning. But being the King of Cups... You know, this King of Cups wants to heal the situation, but are they going to come with the right way? Because this is in the current position now, you know. This person is waking up, but they've still got work to do. This is what I'm getting from that. Now we've got the Nine of Cauldron. The Nine of Cauldron is the Nine of Cups. They've got wishes. They've got dreams and wishes. But do you notice this person in there looks merry, like they've been drinking too much? They've been pondering on this situation, and maybe they've been drinking too much. They've been dulling the pain. Maybe they're going through Kundalini or something. They're going through awakening. And they're trying to dull the pain. But, you know, Spirit is not going to have that. If they're drinking to dull the pain, they're just going to make it worse. But what I've got here now is somebody, this King of Cups wants to heal a situation. You are, it could be you, it could be some situation, something is a wish fulfillment for this person. And maybe they've been drinking like they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be drinking if they're going through certain things, if they've still got things to heal. Maybe that's one of the things they've got to heal, because lately I've been getting a lot of the addictions keep coming out. The addictions. Because look here now, they recognise some soul ties, some soul situation, some past life. Do you know what I mean? They recognise something. And it wouldn't do to come in like the bull in the china shop with the player from the Himalayas. It wouldn't do to come in like that. Because look, here's the Ace of Pentacles. This person was a gift to them. When you see the Ace of Pentacles, this is the beginning of a stable situation. This is like a gift. Do you know what I mean? This person, whoever because if you look at this card, right, there's a lady here is trying to ignore the other person. There's a lady here trying to ignore the other person, but this person is now recognizing that this person was a gift to them. But it won't do for them to run in like the player from the Himalayas, because this person's not going to have it. You know, if this is a past life person, especially if they're an awakened one, they see that coming a mile off. They wouldn't want anything to do with that, would you? And now look, this person really, this player from the Himalayas, all they want really is to be together, to work together, to get a plan together. Do you know what I mean? And next, that's a progression from the Ace of Pentacles, you know, to the Three of Pentacles. That's a jump. Do you know what I mean? Let's work it. They want to really work together with this person. This is future energies now. This is what they want. Are they going to get that though? Is the problem. Because look, the loss card is here. There was a loss here. I might even flick some cards on that. I want to know what that loss is about. Shall we find out what that loss was about? And maybe it will explain some more, because we got the Nine of Roses. Somebody is soldiering on, defending them. In this deck, it's like someone's defending himself. But this is the Nine of Wands. This is normally the somebody soldiering on. It's almost a completion. They're trying to get to the end of a situation. They're trying to get to a completion. This is what it is. This is what might be happening with this person. Because look here, the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is about cycles. This is about things changing. Is it a good cycle or is it a bad cycle? Who's to say? But what I want to do next is, do you know what? I'm going to put this back down for a minute, because I could keep telling that story. But I'm really intrigued as to know what this loss is, or should I wait till afterwards? Should that be an extended? I don't know. Do you know what? I'm going to carry on with this. I'm going to stop woman and I and carry on with this. Because we've got the Knight of Cups here now. So this person doesn't want to come in as the players in the Himalayas anymore. They want to come in as the flirt to test it. Do you know when I see this card? It's all about testing the waters. Things are changing. This person really wants to come in, but they don't know how you feel. This is the message I'm getting with this. They want to come with a gift. They want to come with something. They want to come with some emotional gesture. But the problem is they don't know how you're feeling about the situation. So they will come in with the friendly, flirty emotions, or the flirty chatter or whatever, just to see where the land lies. But that's the problem, you see. That's the problem, because if they cause the loss, which I'm going to do, I'm going to flick some cards on that in a minute, because that's intriguing me too much. If they cause the loss, they know they should come in with an apology and not flirting. Be straight, no chasers, communicate and stop with the nonsense. Because that's what got you in trouble in the first place. Stop with the nonsense. And what's coming up next in the bottom of this deck? This is the Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of money here, isn't there? This is a lot of money. Maybe it's because we are in Virgo. We are in Virgo season, aren't we? We are in Virgo season. So you're going to have to excuse that noise because I've got a window open. It was warm today. But here's what we got is the Page of Pentacles now. This person really does want to come forward with a stable offer. Is it going to be enough though? Is it enough for the you know, I don't know whether it's you cause the loss or them cause the loss, but normally with my readings, it's usually the person caused the loss. Not to say that you're not to blame. You have a part to play in this as well. It takes two to tango. But at the same time, you're in separation for a reason. So let's see what comes up here. See the Nine of Pentacles. They're looking at you now as this stable, reliable person. You're the boss bitch, the boss man who don't take no prisoners. You work upon your pentacles. But you see how this page is looking at this queen. But he has to boss up, he has to level up, because no page can't deal with this Nine of Pentacles. No page cannot deal with this. Him have the one deggy pentacle and you've got 9? He's got a long way to go to reach to this level. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you've got the patience with this, are you even looking at it? You're just looking at him like, so you coming with this dibby pentacle and I've got 9. I want it. I'm going with that. Or is he again testing the waters to see what you're going to do? See, look, there he is, testing the waters. He's going to come with the flirty energy and this minuscule, immature, because this is like sometimes about children as well. Has he got children in tow? Is he left the karmic and he's got children in tow now because he can't trust the karmic with the pit to them? Do you know what? I don't know why that popped in my head, but that's somebody's situation. Let me tell you, that's somebody's situation. But I know what I want there, but what I want. But he's coming with a dibby pentacle and you got 9. You're the boss bitch. You're going, And now look here. More pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Is it that they tried to give you this little dibby pentacle? You know, when you see this one, it's about somebody who's in loss. It's a change. Somebody's had a change in their circumstances. This is somebody who's feeling left out in the cold. Somebody, when I see the 5 of Pentacles as well, sometimes this is about money loss. This is about a loss of something, a loss of prestige, a loss of money, a loss of something. But most of all, they're feeling left out. They're feeling left out. You see them wounded, they're bandaged up, they're wounded, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there and find out what this loss is about. I might continue on with that. I don't know if I'm going to do an extended to this, but I'll let you know in a minute. Let me see what the time is at. What the time I said. We're running out of time. I want to know about this loss. Why is this loss here? I've got the little pocket size gilded tarot. I love these. I love these pocket size ones. So I'm going to shuffle some cards and find out. What is this loss about, Spirit? I know it's in the past, but they will explain a lot of what's going on here. What is the loss about, Spirit? Please tell us. Give us the message. What is the loss about? Please tell us. We haven't got much time, Spirit, so please tell us about the loss. What's going on here? Please tell us, Spirit, what's the loss about? Thank you. What is the loss about? Please tell us. Please give us the message. Why is the loss here? What was the loss about, Spirit? So, let's find out, shall we? Because this is going to be interesting. So, because somebody walked away. They might have come forward at one point, but what's happened? The moon is in reverse. What's going on? They've lost out on their 4 of Wands. Missed opportunity. And now the World card is in reverse. They're trying to not close down this cycle. And they're waiting and watching. I'm going to show you these cards in a minute. I'll show it quickly. The Emperor. Oh my goodness, here we go, look. I'll tell you what the loss is. Did you walk away from this person or did they walk away from you? Okay? Do you know what I get from this? This smacks of Because somebody's got their back. These cards are tiny, I know. But what it is, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's the Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands. When I see this, somebody's turning their back, right? What I'm getting is, I'll tell you what the loss is here. What I'm getting here with this. Yes, somebody walked away. But what they did, it's almost like, when they turned their back, it's like they literally pushed you away, even though you was offering them a new action-packed beginning here. You was actually offering them something, and they walked away from it. They walked away from it, but there's reasons why people do things like that. Okay, and now, you see the moon in reverse? You see the moon in reverse? Now, if you see that, it would be like something was illuminated, or somebody's keeping secrets, but it looks like some secrets have been revealed. And one of those secrets is to do with the 1111. They've realised who you are now. And is it that they want to come in? And by doing that, they're not closing the cycle. This is the World card in reverse. They're not closing this. They're trying their hardest. Do you know what? Even if you don't see these people and you don't talk to them, what's happening is they're in your energy field sometimes. They're in your energy field. They're still there. And look, they're sitting and watching. This is the Seven of Pentacles. There's more Pentacles here. They're sitting and watching the situation and trying to figure out what to do next. Are they waiting on you to come to them after they did this to you? Because it's established now what's happened here. Do you know why I'm saying that? It's because this is the Emperor here, right? And the Emperor is, yeah, sometimes they lay down the law. Sometimes they are the boss. Sometimes they are the people that creates laws, whatever. They're the people that are of authority. But sometimes as well, they're their own downfall with their control issues. And this is what's happened here. This person is sitting and watching and waiting for you. Waiting for you to come forward to them. That's what they're doing there. But if they're waiting on you because you're the unawakened one, you're an enlightened one, what I'm getting the collective is like, sod that. I've got better things to be doing than to be sitting there and put. Maybe once upon a time you'd be like, where is this person? Where is this person? Where is this person? But you're not thinking that way anymore. You've got far too better things to be doing than to be sitting there pining over somebody. This is what I'm getting. Do you know what I mean? And the other thing I'm getting as well, there's two scenarios I'm getting here before this cuts off. This is you walking away and them coming forward, but you probably block them. And now they don't quite know what to do. And this is why they're sitting there watching, maybe waiting for you to actually make some kind of contact. But it's never going to happen because they have other ways of contacting you. If they're not trying, they're just not trying. They think picking up the phone is trying. And it's not. Picking up the phone and getting a dead end is not trying. Especially if they know where you live. If they, you know, and if you want this, this is if you want this. If you want this situation, then they've got to try harder. How are they going to know if they don't try? Anyway, I'll leave it there. That's enough. Because at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Somebody going to calm the waters while somebody else is burdened with the Ten of Wands. They're coming to the end of completion of a burden. They're just trying to soldier on now. And look, somebody's trying to have strength because they've had an epiphany. It's a tower moment. They've had an epiphany. Bad things might have been happening to them. But they're trying very hard to work on their situation. But they're still coming with the Knight of Cups again. I'm going to leave that there because that's too much. The loss is that person, but what we're getting here is somebody who does really want to come in. They want to come in with some situation, but they're feeling left out in the cold. This is in a future position. Let's see what else is coming here. We've got the Page of Rods now. Are they going to try and come with the Wonga stick and the wood? Because what I've got here now is the Four of Wands. This is what they really want. They want the action pack, the 1111. They recognise this divine connection. What is the last card before I go? But they were tempted. This is the Devil card. Are they wanting, or is it? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Are they going to do something devilish? Are they going to be tempted to do something all over again, even though they know that they should be doing something? Do you see what I mean? They know that. When I see the temptation card like this, it's almost like all this business, because the Hierophant was there right at the beginning, and they're still married, and they want you in a third party situation like this. I'm leaving it there. This is what I'm saying. I've been getting this theme for the last couple of weeks that these people want to come in, but they ain't fixed up, they ain't straight, they ain't coming correct. They want to come in because they feel your energy and they really want you, but they ain't sorted out their situation behind them. And this is what the temptation card is. You see in this card that they're still holding on to something.